Here we have the November Tackle Club COD box. Let's start off with the elephant in the room. By elephant, I mean big glide bait. This is the Storm Arashi Glide, and these things are absolutely dynamite and have a fantastic swimming action on them. They are a slow sink glide bait, so you can cast them out, pop a long cast out, let it sink down. It'll be a slow sink, but this gives the angler a little bit more control over the depth. Rather than having a faster sinking one, slow sink. So you can absolutely nail exactly the depth that you need and work it at that desired depth as well. It does come with a spare tail, so you can chop and change the tail. If it does get ripped out, you've got another one in there. It does come with two super strong trebles on there, which are mounted to a little swivel. So if they hook on, or when they hook onto these and they try to do their barrel rolls or whatever, they're not going to throw the hooks as easily. Essentially that little swivel is just going to turn with the fish and with the hook as well. But good thing about glide baits is they're so easy to fish. All of the action, or most of the action with this one, is all in the lure. Long cast out, let it sink to the desired depth, slow roll back, and this thing will just meander along slowly, doing its thing until whack, big cod comes along and smacks it. You can speed the retrieve up as well, or add lots of pauses in, let it sink back down, because as you slow roll that, it will slowly come up the water column. Pause, let it sink back down, and then work it again. That's the Storm Arashi glide bait. Next up, if you're fishing the rivers, because, well, if you're in Queensland, cod season is back open again. So it's go time for cod in our rivers. Now, if you're in New South Wales or any of the other places, cod season is still shut, but you can still use this in either the rivers or the dams. So this is just a typical spinnerbait, TT Striker spinnerbait in a 1 ounce. So it is gonna be worked fairly deep with that weight. But the good thing about spinnerbaits is they are also fairly snag resistant. So you can cast these up in the trees, up along laydowns, rocks, doesn't matter. Let it sink down real deep, especially when the sun's up high and those cod are retreating into the shadows, into the depths, into the little nooks and crannies of the structure. Cast it out, let it sink down. I like to give a little quick whip at the very start, just to get those blades on the spinnerbait working, and then into a slow roll, then into a few more pauses, little whip, get that blade spinning again, slow roll. Now, if you find you are getting short strikes, so they're hitting it but they're missing the hook, we've included little assist hooks here, or little trail hooks by Decoy, that you can actually add on to the back of your spinnerbait. Now, yes, this will make it slightly less snag resistant, but it gives you a much better, 100% better hookup ratio. So you're just going to get one of these, thread it over the hook in the back of the spinnerbait. Make sure you put a little stopper, or I just cut out a little bit of plastic from the packet of the spinnerbait just to thread over top last, so it'll just keep that hook on there. So when the cod does hit and hook up and tries to do his barrel roll or his twisting, he's not just going to pull that assist hook straight off again. And last but not least, we have a big, wide, hard body in the river to sea cod sniper. So if trolling's your thing, or you want to cast up along some real steep banks and work that down, this thing is a deep diver. It's going to go anywhere from 0 to 2.5 meters. So that's a great depth to work some of these rocky edges, cast up, roll it down. It's loud rattles in them as well. Super strong hooks ready to go. Or if trolling's your thing, you know this thing's going to troll it around the 2.5, maybe 3 meters if you're fishing a thinner braid. But 2.5 meters, so you can troll along those river edges or troll along the drop-offs in the dam that's local to you and cover a lot of ground that way. Now, in every Tackle Club box this month, we have included tackleclub.com.au bottle openers in a little keyring format. So you can attach these to your boat keys or your car keys, or, well, anything that can take a key ring. And if you find yourself stuck without a bottle opener, Tackle Club has you back. But that's it for the COD box this month. If you want to check it out, or any of the boxes in the range, just head to www.tackleclub.com.au. tackleclub.com.au, pick a box that's right for you, and welcome to the club.